Hello there everyone, my name is Kirsten. So this is definitely a little bit of a late start to pretty much do this, but for today I thought I would do a little bit of a summer haul video. Normally when I do these sort of summer haul videos, it's usually straight after I get back from my vacation, but because there were other video projects at hand that I wanted to do first and upload, I just wanted to get those out of the way before I went ahead and do this kind of haul video, I suppose you could say. So that's my excuse for that, and now that I've explained everything, I thought I would go ahead and get started into this summer haul video. So before I completely begin into this video, if you guys are new to this channel, and if you haven't done so already, please do consider subscribing to my channel with notifications on. I upload brand new videos every single Friday. So without further ado, I am gonna go ahead and get started into some of my goodies that I ended up getting over the summer. So before I get straight into the clothes, I thought I would show you the more randomized items that I end up getting. So the first thing I wanted to show off with you guys is like these sort of like flavorful or like maybe protein powders of some kind for like smoothies and what have you. I got two different kinds. Both of these are by Nevadas or something like that. So one of them is the cocoa powder, which is something I've actually tried before and it's really good. If you pretty much get into chocolate, then I think this is definitely for you to put inside smoothies. And this other one that I end up getting is something I've never tried it before, to be honest. And this one is called the matcha powder, which of course I have heard of matcha teas, to be more specific, but I never actually got to try this out before, and one of these days I'm gonna have to give this baby a really good go and test it out to see how I like it, because I heard of really good things about matcha lately, and I just thought I would go ahead and get this and give it a try, pretty much. So the next thing I want to go ahead and cover are just a few movies and a TV show that I thought I would show you guys that I end up getting over the summer. So before I go ahead and show this off pretty much, if you guys watched one of my monthly favorites videos, you guys pretty much know that I watched a TV show on Netflix called Ash vs. Evil Dead, which was a fantastic TV show and I had really good enjoyment out of, which of course I'm really sad that the whole TV show itself got canceled, which of course, boo, why would you do that? Everybody loved that movie or series generally. Enough of that rambling. So I end up getting a movie, which is like a double feature type of movie pretty much. So I end up picking up Evil Dead and Evil Dead 2 combo, and because I watched Ash vs. Evil Dead, I decided to pick this up and actually watch both of these one year, which of course I know that they're a bit cheesy and corny in some cases compared to the remake versus the original, but I seriously love Bruce Campbell. I think he is so awesome. Funny thing is I remember a very long time ago I watched the second Evil Dead movie, but I never actually went out of my way to watch the original. The original wasn't too bad, and I obviously love Evil Dead 2 because it's pretty awesome. So along with that, I also end up picking up Army of Darkness. And I also remember watching parts of Army of Darkness when I was very little. The interesting thing is it is considered a horror film, but it has like comedy, related themes into this movie itself. I absolutely love it. I think it is fantastic. I highly encourage you guys to watch this movie for yourself. Even if you don't get into horror related stuff, it is still pretty funny and it's really good for a laugh, so I highly encourage you guys to go ahead and check this out. With all the movies being set aside, I went ahead and I got to pick up a TV show one time, and I already explained this in my previous monthly favorites video actually. And one of the TV shows I had a chance to pick up and actually put into my movie slash TV show collection, and that is of course Game of Thrones, the complete 7th season, which was the most action-packed Game of Thrones out of the series yet, and I'm really excited for next year for the final season to come out because I'm interested to find out how it all pans out and see how it ends. I enjoy all of the TV show series pretty much, and there's not a single episode in this that I absolutely dislike, except for maybe towards the end a little bit, which I don't want to give that away, especially if you haven't seen the TV show yet. But I have practically every single series except for the final one, which hasn't come out yet, so it's really good. I highly encourage you guys to go ahead and try that out. And with the TV show series that I ended up purchasing, it also came with the Game of Thrones Conquest and Rebellion, which is like an animated short film pretty much, where it kind of like explains a little bit of a brief history of Westeros. Oh my goodness, Kirsten English. But it was really interesting to learn about Westeros and all of the different houses and all that kind of stuff, which was really, really interesting. I thought it was pretty fascinating, I'm not gonna lie. So that is it for the movies and TV shows, I should say. So while I was away, actually, of course, I had to pick up and start giving myself a really good play of some of these games that I've been wanting to try out for a long time. So to begin with some of the video games that I had a chance to pick up this year is considered like an older PlayStation title, which was originally from the PlayStation 2, but it ended up coming out as an HD remaster collection thing. And the one I decided to pick up is the good old classic Devil May Cry HD collection, which has all 3 of the Devil May Cry franchise in here, which I had the 3 original discs for a long time, so I decided to get rid of them and end up purchasing the updated version of Devil May Cry, which I really wanted to give this one a try and maybe start replaying all 3 of them again. And of course, speaking of Devil May Cry, I also ended up picking up this version of Devil May Cry, which I know has like a bit of a mixed review per se, but I still wanted to give this one a go because I've been wanting to pick this up for such a long time and I never got around to it. So finally, and of course, as always, I went out of my way to go ahead and pick up this game pretty much, which I can't wait to give this guy a try whenever I get a chance. So the next video game I also ended up picking up is, of course, The Evil Within 2, and I've played the original Evil Within, and I decided to pick up the second one because I really wanted to give this one a try. I loved the first one and I'm anxious to try out the second one, which I cannot wait till I'm finished with another game that I'm currently playing, which I'll get to in a minute, just so I can try this one out, hopefully next month, because I know that October is coming up relatively soon. And of course, while we're on the subject of horror video games in particular, I watched a Let's Play of this a long time ago, and I decided that I really wanted to give this game a go and try it out for myself. And of course, normally I don't get into video games that are based off of movies per se, but I ended up picking up this other game called Alien Isolation, and it is the Nostromato edition, which I'm really anxious to try to play this game sometime in the future because it looks really creepy as fuck. I mean, I have played a game that was somewhat similar to this a long time ago. That was the kind of vibes that I got from this video game, only it's a little bit more mellow, I think, and you don't have to rely on like weapons to survive in this game compared to Dead Space, which of course, Dead Space is more of an action horror type of video game. But anyway, I'm getting off track. I just really had a chance to pick this up because I really wanted to give this game a go, and I absolutely love horror video games, as you can tell already. I am just a huge fan of horror generally. And of course, another horror-based video game that I actually ended up picking up, but this one is mostly considered like an online, like multiplayer type of video game, which of course, I don't think I have any friends that would actually play this with me, but still, I wanted to go ahead and pick it up and give this a try anyway. So this game is known to be Dead by Daylight. And the interesting thing is you can either play as the serial killer or you can play as one of the victims to try to survive as much as you can and get out of the nightmare alive per se, which looked really interesting compared to the trailer that I've watched, and I'm really anxious to also play this one out and give this one a try. So finally, last but most definitely not least, out of all the video games that I had a chance to pick up, this one I am actually currently playing, and I know I've talked about this in a couple other monthly favorites video, but I figured I'd go ahead and mention about this anyway. I had a chance to pick up Final Fantasy X and X-2 HD Remaster. Now, there was a lot of details in this game that I've noticed compared to the original that I've played a long time ago. I didn't think there would be much of a difference from the original compared to the HD Remaster. And let me tell you, there were some details from this video game that was not included in the original, which I will explain in a separate video sometime in the future. And as a matter of fact, I do have a plan to do like the original and HD remaster comparison of Final Fantasy X, but not so much with X-2 because I figured I'd save that for another time. But lots of things I wanted to mention about these two games, both the remake and the original, which I will of course get to in an upcoming video sometime soon, whenever that may be. So far I've been loving this more than the original, that's for sure. So I will go ahead and explain that in an upcoming video. So moving on to the other randomized items that I ended up getting. So while I was down over at my mom's house, actually, I had a chance to pick up a dish hand or bar tail, and it was in a sort of boutique shop that some random lady ended up purchasing, and she wanted to return it. my mom wanted to get that for me, and she was like, you know, instead of trading in, would it be okay if I have it? So it was really interesting, I thought, because it's funny that she kind of changed her mind and decided to give this away. But basically it is this towel where it kind of like shows like the whole state of Indiana, and then it like has all this detailing of like certain places in Indiana, which I thought was pretty interesting, I'm not gonna lie. And instead of using it as like a dish, bar towel, what have you, I decided to use it as like a little bit of a memento. So I plan to store this someplace where it doesn't get ruined. And as a matter of fact, when my niece gets old enough to have me show her and explain things, I would basically explain, you know, this is where your dad and I was born, and this is where your great-grandmother lives, so on and so forth, which I thought would be a pretty interesting concept I had at the top of my head. So that's kind of like a weird way of like, you know, what I plan to keep it for pretty much. But anyway, moving on to other random items. So before I go ahead and show this to you guys, I'm always constantly on my phone, like all the time. And unfortunately, I use it so much that my battery goes out like crazy. But my grandmother actually kept this for a while, and for some weird reason, she doesn't hardly use it, so she figured she'd give this to me instead. And basically, this is like this portable charger, right? And of course, you press the button and it tells you like the battery lifespan and what have you. And I think if you turn it on, let's see, do you hold it down? Oh yeah, you hold it down. And of course, when you hold this down, it can also be used as like a flashlight, which I thought was really interesting, I thought. So not only is it a charger, but it's also a flashlight, which is really handy. So I'm definitely going to be using this baby more often, I can tell you that right now. Another random item that I thought I would share with you guys is more like a makeup, per se. So there's this makeup that I ended up getting while I was in TJ Maxx, actually, which I didn't think I would be able to find in TJ Maxx. But basically, this is from the Kat Von D Shade and Light, which is more like a blush. And normally I don't get into blushes, but I figured I'd go ahead and pick this up for myself and actually kind of use it as like a little something for my cheeks, simply because I wanted to brighten them up. And I thought about getting blush for a long time, but I just never could find the right type of colors. And the colors I decided to pick up, the Shade and Light blush is called Bonnie and Clyde. And I can't wait to give this baby more of a try when I actually get a chance to do so. So, of course, moving on to some of the sunglasses and jewelry that I end up picking up. So I'll go ahead and begin with the sunglasses. So I end up picking up two different sunglasses. One of them is from TJ Maxx and the other is from American Eagle. So the ones I decided to get over in TJ Maxx are like these cute little heart glasses, and I always thought these type of glasses would be so fun to wear during the summer, especially if you're like going to the beach or by the pool or what have you. And I just thought these looked so cute. These are by Betsy Johnson. I thought these were so adorable, and I thought these would be perfect for like little beach days or what have you. So I thought these were really cute. So moving on to the other pairs I ended up getting is, of course, like I mentioned earlier, is from American Eagle. I've always wanted to pick up these kind of sunglasses, but I could never find the right type of pairs. And it is these babies right here. And I've been looking high and low for these pairs of glasses that I wanted to try them out for like fun or what have you, and to kind of like change up my sunglass collection. These are also really cute on, and they're very fun to wear, and I can't wait to give these babies another good try. So of course, moving on to some of the jewelry that I ended up getting while I was away. Now, the first jewelry I wanted to mention, I have no idea where this is from, but this is something my grandmother kept for a long time, and she hardly ever wear it, and she decided to give this to me. And you wouldn't expect it to look very expensive, but believe me, it actually is. It is this gold chain, right? And it has like this purple amethyst or diamond per se, and it's just so cute, and it's very dainty and light and just very cute on, which I thought is really cute. I'm not gonna lie. Speaking about jewelry and what have you, this was another piece that I ended up getting over at American Eagle, obviously. It's like this bandana, and you can use it as like a choker. I mainly got this to wear as like a hair bandana piece, which I thought would be very cute for that. And what I really like about this piece in particular is the fact that it has like this sort of diamond detailing on this, which I thought is very cute if this thing can focus. I mean, my camera's not working right for some weird reason. It's not even focusing properly. Yeah, but you can already tell from this angle anyway. It's just very cute detailing, and I actually love it that you can wear it as either or, as like a bandana or a choker. The next piece of jewelry I also ended up getting, these were also from American Eagle, and basically what I love about these pair of earrings is, of course, you got like these two gray hoop earrings, and then also you got like these black roses, one of which looks like it has an underneath detailing of some diamonds right here, which I thought was really cute, and I decided to pick them up and give them a really good wear sometime in the future. And of course, last piece of jewelry, but most definitely not least, it is something I had a chance to pick up from Windsor's, and it is this detailing necklace right here, and it basically says Gemini on it, and I just thought this would be really cute for like casual wear or fancy wear, what have you. So I thought this was perfect for that. So now we're on to the clothes. So I'm gonna organize it by shops that I went to and actually went ahead and pick up. I'm gonna go ahead and begin with a few items that I got from Von Maur. And Von Maur is a really cool store in Fort Wayne, if you guys didn't know. I think Von Maur has really cool stuff in there. I seriously love going in there to shop and what have you. The best way I can describe Von Maur is picture Macy's mixed in with Forever 21. That's pretty much what Von Maur is to me. I think they have really cool stuff in there that I love getting from there all the time. I'm gonna go ahead and begin with a few bralettes that I got from there. And basically I end up getting this lacy top strapless bra. I absolutely love the lacy detailing, and the back is pretty see-through, as you can tell. And I just figured this would be fun to wear, if I'm wearing like a sleeveless or even strapless top for myself to wear. So that is part of the reason why I end up getting this little bralette. Plus I also thought it would be very cute for like real long and low-cut looking tops, so I thought this would be also very perfect for that. Another bralette that I also got from there, this one I actually thought was really cute, and this is something I thought about wearing with like really low-cut v-neck shirts or tank tops and what have you, just to give it a little bit more spice and detailing. And it is this bralette right here. I am a huge fan of like this little crossing right here, which I think is really good for any top generally, which of course I thought would be very cute with everything. So I am definitely a huge fan of like these pieces lately. So this next top I end up getting, it is something that's kind of similar to my bralette, but in a top form. It's just a t-shirt with this crossing detailing, and on the back it has this little strap thing right here, which I think is a very nice detailing. I think very, very cute. I have been loving those type of tops lately. So a last thing that I end up getting over at Von Mar, but most definitely not least, it is these pair of high heels that I thought would be very cute for like casual wear or even just out to fancy dinners, what have you. So these shoes are by Chinese Laundry, and I absolutely love the detailing of like these shoes. I've been looking for a pair of heels that are kind of like this, or maybe something that has a bit of a chunky heel to them, which I thought was almost very rare to find. And I finally had a chance to find a really good pair that's kind of like a little velvet material pretty much, and I thought this would be a perfect statement piece to fit into my wardrobe, which I think are just so adorable. They're very sexy and just very cute on. I am absolutely in love with these heels. So for this one in particular, I can't really remember what store I got it from, but basically it's like a typical Western or like buckle inspired store, and there wasn't hardly anything in there that I really did care for. However, I did find this really cute looking gray top that I thought was really cute, and basically it's this top right here where it has like these little straps hanging from there, while at the same time you have these little sleeves going on right here that really does complement your shoulders and your, more like your arms pretty much. So you get a really good breathe out of these, but at the same time feeling like you're covering up your arms, which of course I have been a little bit confident enough to the point where I'm actually showing off my arms more. But on days where I just feel like I want to just cover up my arms, I will definitely be using this more often. It's just a very cute top that I love trying on. It's just perfect for everyday wear sometimes. I just think this is so damn adorable. So to move on to another store that I end up going to, I went into this store called Forever 21. I found a jacket and a hoodie that I thought were just so completely adorable. This hoodie right here is something I already have in different colors, but I found this one in a burgundy color, and I've been wanting to find a hoodie or a jacket that is more of a burgundy color, and I just thought this would be very cute for like any top that I'm wearing, whether it would be gray or black, which is what I normally wear anyway. It's usually between either or. And I just thought this would be very cute, comfy, casual wear pretty much. And final thing I got from Forever 21, but most definitely not least, it is this jacket right here, which feels like it's sort of like a, how should I say, raincoat material. And basically I've been wanting to find a really good poofy, like jersey type of jacket for a very long time. I could never find the right one, or something that was in the right color for that matter. And I found this jacket in Forever 21 and I just thought this was so adorable on. I think this would be very cute with like a romper or maybe some sort of dress to wear with this. So this next store I went into, I haven't went into in such a long time, and that was of course Hot Topic. And while I was in Hot Topic, I found a very cute pair of tights that I thought would be very cute if I was wearing a pair of shorts, if I was wearing a skirt or maybe a dress. And it is basically these tights where it looks like a sock that would go completely over the knees, while at the same time has like these fishnets detailings going on at the top of your legs, which I thought was just so adorable to wear on. And I just fell in love with these when I saw them and decided to get them for myself. So the next store I wanted to cover, the majority of my clothes this year has been from American Eagle so far, and there was a lot of things that I got from that store. While I was on the subject of talking about like tights and stockings and all that, when I went into American Eagle, I found these cute pair of socks that are very fishnet-like. I think they go at like about a quarter of your leg up, or maybe half of your leg pretty much, which I thought would be very cute to wear with like medium to like very short socks on. I thought this would be very cute for that, and I wanted to go ahead and give these babies a go when I actually do have the chance. The next thing I ended up getting while I was over at American Eagle was of course this bralette right here. I like this detailing on the back, and I just thought this would be cute on with like just tank tops or very low cut looking tops pretty much. So that's basically the purpose that I got for this piece right here. Moving on to the tank tops I end up getting. I'll go ahead and start with the more thicker strap one. The tank top I end up getting, which is something I never thought I would be able to get, and this is something that ends up bringing color. It is this tie-dye looking tank top, right? And it's basically like a dark navy blue. It was so pretty. It reminded me of either a galaxy or maybe an ocean, which I thought was really neat. It's kind of wrinkly on camera, which I'll probably fix later on, and I thought this was very cute on, and it actually complemented my complexion and my eyes and everything, which I thought looked really good. I also have the same one in a different color, and I decided to get this in purple because I barely have any tops that were more of a purple color. I thought both of them looked really good on, and this was something that definitely reminded me of a galaxy because of the little tie-dye effect. Very lovely colors. I loved them both so much. The other tank top that I end up getting is just a plain black tank top that I thought would be good to wear for like casual days or just days where I feel like I'm going out on my errands and what have you. So I thought this was perfect for that. The next tank top that I end up getting is something that was definitely very tight fitting, and I had to get this in such a bigger size because I didn't feel comfortable with how tight it was around my body. But basically it is this plain gray tank top with this sort of like tie in the front which I thought was really cute and flattering on. So moving on to the thin strap ones. This one I thought was really cute on. It's basically like this fishnet detailing, but at the same time flowering detailing, which I thought was very flattering on. I really liked how it hugged my curves, and especially my chest area, because I thought it looked really cute on. Very, very cute on. So I got this one in gray, and I also got this one in a red burgundy color. Both of them are very cute on. So finally, last but definitely not least, it is a purple color, another purple tank top, but instead has like these pink splashes on them, and they're very thin straps, but at the same time they're like two of them attached. And I especially loved the detailing on the chest piece, and I just thought it looked really sexy on. So of course, moving on to some of the t-shirts that I ended up getting while I was over there. I'm gonna go ahead and begin with this one. I found this one in American Eagle, which of course, can you tell already? I've been loving these crossing patterns on like the chest piece, which is very flattering on. I have been loving these type of tops recently. And what I like about this is that it has like these sort of lacing detailing on the front here, which is so incredibly adorable. I fell in love with this piece as soon as I went ahead and tried it on. Now with this one, it's very tight on, but it's more like a flattering tight instead of like an uncomfortable tight. This was something I thought would be good for like casual wear and what have you. And it is this top right here. I just love how tight it is on the chest area, which kind of brings out my chest a little bit more better. And I just thought it looked really cute on. I know it looks simple on camera, but in real life when you try this on, it's tight-fitting in all the right places, which is something I absolutely love in tighter clothes, versus like other ones are like tighter in like uncomfortable places, you know what I mean? So I just love tops like those. And of course, I also got the same exact one in the burgundy reddish color. So final top I end up getting from there, but most definitely not least, it is a long sleeve shirt pretty much. It's just a plain black long sleeve shirt, and what I like about this is not only is it incredibly comfortable, but as you can see, it's very see-through. But what I love about this is that it's really breathable in all the right spots, versus like when you wear other sweaters or long sleeve tops generally, usually it'll leave you feeling like all sweaty and gross pretty much, versus like this one is very breathable, which is what I love in like long sleeve tops pretty much. So moving on to more of the bottom wear, I should say. There were two leggings I ended up getting from there. One of them is the fact that it is something I never thought I would be able to get in like a different color. And basically I got these pairs of leggings that are like completely gray, but on the side, I don't know if you can see, on the side it has like these lacy circle detailings on the. And what I like about this is that it's tight in all the right places, and it's very stylish and comfortable, which is something I live off of pretty much. Leggings are just so incredibly comfortable. They're tight, but they're not incredibly uncomfortably tight like how normal jeans are pretty much. And final pairs of leggings that I end up getting, but most definitely not least, it's these plain black leggings, right? But on the side, it has this see-through detailing, And at the same time, it has like these little pockets. And I think that's part of the reason why I got them, was for the pockets. And there's not very many leggings out there today that have pockets pretty much. So I know that I'm definitely gonna give this baby into plenty of good use in the future because of the pockets and everything. So the final thing I end up getting over at American Eagle is, of course, a pair of shorts. So the first shorts I wanted to show you guys is like these plain black shorts, and they have like these sort of lacy detailings on the bottom, which is very cute. And so last but definitely not least, it is these pairs of shorts that are very cut at the bottom and just very distressed looking, which is what I like in jeans, and I especially love them now in a shorts form. So that is all I got from American Eagle, guys. So I think we're pretty much done. So that is pretty much it for everything that I thought I would share for my summer haul video. I know this was incredibly late, but I just wanted to start on other projects first before I went ahead and did anything else. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video altogether. So if you did, be sure to sucker punch that like button down below. My battery's about ready to die. Comment down below as well. Let me know what has been your favorites for the summer. And of course, if you're new here and if you haven't done so already, please do dedicate the time and effort to subscribe to my lovely channel, join my little army of darkness, and if you hit that notification button, you will be updated with brand new videos every single Friday. And if you guys are interested in following me outside of YouTube, all of my social medias will be listed in the description box right down below if you are indeed interested in checking them out yourself. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a completely chill week, an awesome day or night, and I will talk to you all soon in the next video. So until then, stay completely dark and so fucking brutal and awesome, my friends. Take care. Bye for now.